Are Republicans turning on Trump? So, I did the Build Weld reading. Or was the name Build Weld? I don't know. Something like that. And it showed Republicans are offering their support for somebody else. Therefore, Donald Trump is in trouble. Because if they don't get behind him and support his reelection, then they're going to push their efforts behind a new candidate. The moment he steps out of office, Mr. President, you have been served. Are Republicans, are the established Republicans turning on Trump? Two of Pentacles. They're trying to save their party in the midst of chaos. King of Pentacles, the money man. Queen of Wands, fire sign woman. Five of Wands, fighting, bickering, and carrying on. Nine of Pentacles, person who comes from a place of security. So this might be a Nancy Pelosi. Fighting is around the money. So I think once the financial records start to peak, Republicans may have no choice but to turn on him. That's not a ship you can continue to go down with. You even got Napolitano on Fox News saying that the president obstructed justice. Like, come on. Fear, Three of Pentacles. That card is quite loaded. He knows where y'all's money come from, though. Like, you let him into the club, so you may have no choice but to support him, or because Trump is unhinged. You turn on him, and the next thing you know, he's telling all your business. So which one are you going to do? You're going to support him and placate to the evil, or are you going to say, let's all at once push this whale overboard? What are you going to do? Nine of Cups is in your hopes. Someone is to come save the day. So that tells me yes. That shouldn't be in your hopes. Your hopes should be a Donald Trump card. Your hopes is for the shining star to emerge. The new person you can get behind. The new person that not only you can get behind, that the Trump supporters can get behind. Knight of Swords, there's your chivalry, your bravery, rushing ahead. The Devil in the background. Interesting. So, the Knight of Swords is a card of chivalry, a card of bravery, a card of a person bringing forth clarity. They're not bringing forth his evil deeds. That's kind of what I was thinking, but I'm getting a no on that. This is more along the lines of, I feel it's like decoy. That's kind of what I get. Like, there's a spider web. And something is approaching the spider web. It does not see the spider because the spider is the same color as the web. So it doesn't see it, so it approaches. Now this in particular thing that approaches can kill the spider. So the spider, but this in particular thing that approaches can kill the spider, but this in particular thing can be killed by the spider web. So just follow what I'm saying. This is what just popped into my head. So it approaches the spider web. It can be killed by the spider web. But if the spider would come close to it, it can reach out and grab it. And hopefully not get caught in the web. So the spider, who is the same color as the web, sends out a decoy. Something that looks like a different kind of spider that this thing can see. So this decoy goes towards this in particular thing, and this in particular thing gets closer and gets caught in the web. So what I feel like is, because mind you, Donald Trump cannot kill them. Donald Trump cannot further damage the Republican Party, because the Republican Party has been dying for years. Just look at our past presidential elections. They have not won them. The popular vote anyway, which really is what counts, because that's the people's vote. So the people in the background, this is them. This is not Trump and his deeds. This is them, are sending forth the messages to the Trump supporters. Hey, this is what's really going on. Napolitano going on Fox News saying he did obstruct justice. So they're sending out the decoys, the Breitbarts, the Fox News, Media Wars, Info Wars, or whatever it is. Sending it out to the people who print the hats and the bumper stickers. Just letting them know, by the way, Trump did this. Trump did that. Meanwhile, they stand in the back, send out the decoys, and then when they're ready to send forth their real knight, the decoy has done its job, has taken out the enemy, and then here they stand with the brand new shining star, ready to compete against the Democratic nominee. They pulled the strings from behind the scenes to take out Donald Trump, and he didn't know it. You have to be cunning to be the devil. That's his greatest power. It's his brain. Word of morning, Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham, the water sign men. They're still on his side. Lindsey Graham came out and said Donald Trump did nothing wrong. You have to convince them. Word of solace, the hermit. He will isolate himself. I told you, Nancy is always waiting for him to make that final mistake. Outcome, the government. This is their alliance, not Donald Trump. It will never be an in particular person. It's always the R. They are protecting the R, the Republican. They're protecting that. They don't care about nothing else. Ted Cruz went and got the Tea Party, which is called the Freedom Caucus now. But they too got the R. The R always brings them back in, no matter what kind of fringe they call themselves. It controls them. It chains them. It binds them. They will forever be chained. But that feeling of the past, work, lovers, government, they are indeed turning on Donald Trump. Slowly but surely. He inches up to that web. Meanwhile, they're sending out the decoys to let everybody know this is the new thing we're doing now. Sooner or later, Donald Trump will be no more.